Is it possible that the only planet we call home may not be habitable for future generations? The reality of our situation is stark. Human activity, like pollution and deforestation, is causing rapid environmental degradation. Our rivers are choked with waste, our forests are vanishing, and our air is thick with pollutants. This isn't just about preserving the scenic beauty of our world, it's about safeguarding our very survival. The future of our planet hangs in the balance, and it's in our hands. The evidence of our environmental misdeeds is all around us, and the numbers don't lie. Let's delve into some of the most alarming facts about our planet's health. These aren't just mere numbers, they're a reflection of our environmental actions, or lack thereof. To start, let's talk about global warming. Experts believe that the Earth's average temperature has risen by more than 1 degree Celsius since the late 19th century, a change driven largely by increased carbon dioxide and other human-made emissions into the atmosphere. This might not sound like much, but this increase in temperature is causing drastic changes in our climate patterns, leading to more frequent and severe weather events. Now, let's move on to deforestation. It's estimated that we're losing 18 million acres of forest every year. To put that into perspective, that's equivalent to 27 soccer fields every minute. This rampant deforestation is not only destroying habitats for millions of species, but also contributing to global warming as trees absorb CO2 and produce oxygen. And then there's plastic pollution. Roughly 8 million metric tons of plastic end up in our oceans each year. That's the equivalent of one garbage truck full of plastic being dumped into the sea every minute. This plastic debris is not only a direct threat to marine life, but also enters our food chain, impacting human health. We also witness the extinction of species at an unprecedented rate. Scientists estimate that we're now losing species at up to 1,000 times the natural rate. In the next 20 to 50 years, as many as 1/3 of all species could be on the brink of extinction. These numbers are not just figures on a page. They are a stark warning of what's to come if we don't act now. We've reached a point of no return, where we can no longer turn a blind eye to the environmental damage we're causing. It's time for us to take responsibility and make the necessary changes to protect our planet. It's easy to point fingers at industries and corporations, but the truth is, we all play a part in this. As individuals, our daily actions and choices have a significant impact on the environment. The choices we make, from what we consume to how we dispose of our waste, all contribute to the overall health of our planet. Take excessive consumption, for instance. Each time we buy something new, whether it's a smartphone, a pair of jeans, or a coffee to go, we're contributing to the demand for goods. This demand drives production, which in turn uses resources and releases harmful emissions. In fact, the culture of fast fashion and throwaway tech is one of the major culprits behind the mounting problems of waste and pollution. Speaking of waste, let's talk about our garbage. We generate a staggering amount of waste every day. From food scraps to plastic packaging, our trash ends up in landfills, incinerators, and sadly, often in our oceans. This waste not only pollutes our environment, but it also contributes to climate change. When organic waste decomposes in landfills, it releases methane, a potent greenhouse gas. And plastic waste? It can take hundreds of years to break down, all the while leaching harmful chemicals into our soil and water. Then there's our disregard for sustainable practices. We often choose convenience over sustainability. We take the car for short trips instead of walking or cycling. We leave the lights on when we're not in the room. We use single-use items instead of reusable ones. These habits add up, increasing our carbon footprint and accelerating environmental damage. In the end, it's not just about what we do, but how we do it. Our mindset, our habits, our choices, they all matter. We are all part of this global ecosystem, and our actions reverberate far beyond our immediate surroundings. Each of us holds a piece of the puzzle to a healthier planet. And remember, every little bit counts. Every action we take, no matter how small, can contribute to a larger, positive change. Change is not only possible, it's necessary. And it starts with you and me. Imagine a world where each of us takes responsibility for the health of our planet. A world where we understand that our actions, no matter how small, make a difference. This is not a fantasy. It's a reality within our grasp. It's just about making the decision to take that first step. Let's start with something simple, like reducing waste. Did you know that an average person generates about 4.5 pounds of trash every day? That's nearly 1.5 tons of solid waste per year. A significant portion of this could be recycled or composted, yet often ends up in landfills, polluting our land and water. But imagine if we each made a conscious effort to reduce our waste, to compost, to recycle, to think before we throw. The impact would be immense. Or consider our consumption habits. By choosing to support companies that engage in sustainable practices, we can drive the market towards more environmentally friendly options. Remember, every dollar you spend is a vote for the kind of world you want to live in. And it's not just about the big things. It's about the small changes too. Turning off the lights when you leave a room, using a reusable water bottle, taking shorter showers, planting a tree. Each of these actions, when multiplied by millions of people, can have a profound impact on our world. We must understand that we are not powerless in the face of environmental challenges. On the contrary, we have the power to shape the future of our planet. Each of us carries a piece of that power in our daily choices and actions. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about making better choices, one step at a time. Let's embrace the power of change and make a difference for our planet, for ourselves, and for generations to come. The time for action is now. Our planet can't wait. It's time to step up and make a difference, to turn the tide of environmental harm, and to give our planet the respect and care it deserves. We all have a part to play in this. It doesn't matter how small our actions might seem, collectively, they can have a huge impact. It's about making conscious choices every day that prioritize the health of our environment. Start by reducing your waste. Consider how much plastic you use in a day, a week, a month. A lot of it, right? Now imagine if you could cut that down by half. It's not as difficult as it sounds. Carry a reusable water bottle. Bring your own bags when you shop. Say no to plastic straws. Small steps, big impact. Next, let's talk about energy consumption. Do you leave the lights on when you're not in the room, or your computer running all night? These habits contribute to energy waste. But again, the solution is simple. Turn off the lights when you're not using them. Unplug electronics when they're not in use. Consider switching to energy-efficient appliances. Support local, sustainable businesses. They're the ones who are making a difference in their communities, reducing their carbon footprint, and promoting responsible practices. We need to encourage more businesses to follow their lead. And lastly, engage. Join a local environmental group. Participate in beach cleanups, tree planting events, or other conservation activities. Share your journey with others. Encourage them to join you. There are countless resources available to help you on your path to living more sustainably. Websites, apps, books, documentaries. They're all there, ready to guide you and inspire you. Remember, this isn't just about us. It's about the generations that will come after us. It's about the myriad of species that share this planet with us. It's about the future of our home, our planet. The future of our planet is in our hands. What will you do to make a difference?